There are only 3 days left until financial Armageddon and the age of apocalypse. For more on this, we go to our Washington Bureau.
That's right, there are only 3 days left to the financial Armageddon and the age of apocalypse. This is Dreadman, truly dread.
Now this is Taxes from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you. Now there's only 3 days left till financial Armageddon and the end of the world and the apocalypse with this financial debt ceiling coming up in Congress. Now I'm here with a couple key representatives talking to them about that. Now what do you folks think about this thing with only 3 days left in the financial debt ceiling and the age of apocalypse?
Well, as I see it, the government is turned. I mean, we all have our needs and wants in the world, and as a matter of fact, people are struggling for jobs.
I think the Republican base is really antagonizing the president, and they're trying to blame the people for all this mess, but really it's just a penis measuring contest, you know, the Republicans versus the Democrats. They're trying to keep Obama down, all the Democrats down, and the rest of the country suffering. I think that if the two sides could get together and work on a deal, I don't think that would be too beneficial. I think it'd be a start. I think they would approve the budget the way it's supposed to, and Representative Boehner would be more persuasive and more forthcoming. We can actually get some legislation done and get us out of this mess.
Now they've overturned several votes in the last couple days, and they're looking to, have a big vote this Sunday. Now, what do you think about the Republican Senate actually wanting to forego talk with other senators and actually go straight to the White House and talk straight to the White House?
I honestly don't know the answer to that. I don't know how I feel about that.
I think that President Obama is in more position of anybody to make actual strides to get this bill through. I think that it contains some pork, but I think also if you have the right people get together with their constituents and figure out a cohesive plan that everybody can work through, and one that is effectively new and fresh, a fresh idea that actually works, I think we can actually get some legislation passed, and I think we can get out of this worrying about if the bill's going to pass or not.
Now, who do you think's right in this current debate, the Republicans or the Democrats? Because we know both sides are fighting amongst in this debate. Which one do you support in this current debate against the debt ceiling?
I'm a Democrat. I support Democrats, democracy. I'm American. I'm an American.
And you?
Well, I'm actually an independent, but I think the Tea Party's made some great strides in some things. I think them nominating Michelle Bachmann as their and trying to get her to get the nomination, excluding Sarah Palin and focusing on Michelle Bachmann, has backfired a bit because she's actually said some things to the media that have been pretty speculative and not fact-based. I think that also they should find someone that could actually win the Republican nomination during next year's election and not send up all these lame ducks. I mean, you're obviously wasting people's time by all this debate about Republicans, Democrats, who's right, who's wrong. We're all wrong because we can't come together and reach a deal. I think what we really need is fresh ideas and somebody to actually say, let's stop all this bickering because the country's going to suffer as a result of our infighting.
So in closing, since there's only 3 days left till financial Armageddon and the closing of the debt ceiling, what are the last minute things that you guys would like to say about this?
I think that the bill would eventually pass. I think we're still going to owe an insane amount of money to other countries, emerging economies like India and China. I understand that the debt goes back to 1790. I think as a result of this country's advances and awakenings that we actually have to pay this money off somehow. We can't afford future generations to make up for the decisions we made and the investments we made that we lost money. We actually have to contribute more into our people instead of outsourcing jobs and shipping talent overseas and not allowing those people to come here and contribute to our economic values and help our country.
Okay, so in closing, is there any last minute things you'd like to say to the viewers throughout the galaxy?
Well, all I can say is to the children out there, stay in school and say no to drugs.
Newt Gingrich, drop out of the race, man. Your hair looks great, but that's it.
So in closing, this is Taxes from the Predatory Lending Network saying that there's only 3 days left till financial Armageddon.